Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today is Monday, February 8th. Currently it's 28 degrees, a little cool. I understand it's colder up in Ohio and stuff, a lot colder. High today is going to be 50, that'll feel warm. No precipitation today, 80% humidity. The winds are at 3 miles per hour, so it probably feels a little colder than 28. And the air quality is 31, and that's in the good range. So, not too bad, I guess, just cold. Okay, for Ask My Tablet, I need 15 more questions. Let's get them in so we can do another one, please. As many as you like, just in the comments. Just leave them in the comments, and I'll write them down, and we'll do one as soon as we can get enough. Today I'm going to be working on a Kitty's Corner. I've got to get some jokes together for Kitty's Corner because I haven't done one in about, I don't know, I guess it's been almost a week. So I need to be getting one of them in for all y'all that likes watching Kitty tell jokes. Oh, I've done a lot of those since I started that. I've been doing that for probably a year, I'd say, at least. Today's thumbnail is Joe's Super Bowl supper. Baked pork country ribs, potato salad, and baked beans. So that sounded like a good meal. Looked like a good meal. I'm sure you've seen the picture now. But that was a good one for the Super Bowl. We had the turkey tenderloin, I guess you'd call it. It's shaped like a tenderloin. It was turkey, and put it in the crock pot, and I used one of these, let's see here, let's see if I can reach it from here. I used one of these Campbell's oven sauces. I use it in the crock pot just as well as the oven. The classic roasted chicken, and had potatoes and carrots and some onions in it, and it was delicious. It was really delicious. And I'm not for sure what we're having today. Probably something out of the freezer. We need to get some things out of the freezer and eat them. But that was really good yesterday. Hit the spot. We had some cornbread with it too. I got some garlic bread I need to fix over here with something. I might have to. I think we got some of those like tortellini that we got from Aldi somewhere in the freezer. We also got these little mini taco things that we got down here at Grocery Outlet. So I'm not for sure what we'll have. And just trying to think of some things I've been working on. I worked yesterday. I worked on my daughter's old room, our daughter's old room. I'm going to try to make it into like a crafting and garden area. I mean, growing area. It's got to where it's been the like junk room, I guess you'd call it, or storage. And over the years, we just really put box after box of stuff in there, and it's just stacked up and unorganized and everything like that. So yesterday I got in there, and a lot of it, if it's just junk and you ever use it for anything, either give it to someone or toss it or donate it or something. But I just found a bunch of stuff yesterday that we just never use and won't ever use. A bunch of old VHS tapes and stuff where we just like recorded stuff, years ago on them, and we never watch VHS tapes anymore. We've got a player, but it doesn't. It eats the tape every now and then. If y'all remember, I'm doing that. Like you'll go to take it out, and it'll the tape will be stuck in there, and you're like, what, But we got a bunch of them. You don't really need them. Well, by the way, for some reason, I'm feeling a little worse today than I did yesterday. Usually I start getting better. I don't know if it's just got colder overnight and stuff or what, but my hip, I woke up with my hip hurting me and kind of nauseated and stuff. So I don't know, I'm sure it's because of the infusion, but hopefully I'll get feeling back to a little bit better real soon. Usually it takes about 3 days, and then I'll start feeling better. And this is the 3rd day today, so maybe by tomorrow. And yesterday's question went real well when I was asking about I believe it was asking about the vaccine and stuff. But these lines of questions with COVID have gone over really well as far as we're talking about it, and you let me know your opinion and your view of things. So today is a COVID question, but it's kind of a simple one. Do you think COVID-19 will ever go away? Will it ever go away? Is it going to just, they're talking about, mutated now, that it's different than regular viruses or whatever, in that it a normal virus will usually slow down and just kind of not exactly go all the way away, but kind of go away, as it goes along, whereas this virus is strengthening and mutating, probably because they're saying it's a man-made virus. That why someone ever made that, or I don't know if they say a lot about China and stuff. I don't know, but why would you make something like that? I mean, it's crazy. But that's what they're saying, is it's mutating, and which could render the vaccines basically useless. And I read this morning, either this morning or right before I went to sleep last night at 1, that in Africa they're stopping ordering vaccines or importing the vaccines because they are not doing anything, because it's changing. So I don't know, it's a scary thing, y'all. Scary thing. So that's today's question. Do you think COVID-19 will ever go away? And I got a little story time today. Did that one about Joe Namath last night. Yesterday afternoon, or whatever, yesterday morning. Did that story about Joe Namath, and that was, very exciting thing for me at 12 or 13 years old. And this was about the same time. This story here is in 1973, where I was probably anywhere from 12 to 13. Well, I would have been 13, I guess. Let's see, 70, 59. 59. That'd be 14. It could have been 72, because I think I was about 13. So it's probably 72. I always have been kind of an entrepreneur type. I've done a lot of different things. I've, got into the multi-level marketing stuff for a while, many years ago, and different things like that. They all ended up being like crooked. It was a joke. But you get excited and you see all the things and how you can make money and this and that. But I've always been kind of that way, as far as trying to buy things when I was young with my own money, finding a way to get my own money instead of, asking my parents for it. Because we weren't rich or anything, and I wanted things for the things I did, like for fishing and for sports and different things, my bike and stuff like that. And the only time we got anything was either your birthday or Christmas, basically. Others, for Easter we would get a little Easter basket and stuff like that, but no really presents or anything like that. So, my dad instilled in me that if I wanted something bad enough, that I needed to find a way to get it on my own. I can remember as early as probably like in Florida, when I was probably 5 years old, I would set up a little table out on the in the front yard, or like if there was a sidewalk or something like that. And I remember having like a little garage sale of my own of my stuff that I like, toys that I didn't care much anymore for or whatever. I would sell them. I'm sure I didn't sell them for much, but I would sell them to where I would get enough money to get something that I wanted. Some kind of, back then I liked G.I. Joe. I had a lot of G.I. Joe stuff. And then when Hot Wheels came out, I loved Hot Wheels. I had tons of them. I don't know whatever happened to all them. Probably got sold in a garage sale sometime. Different things. So when we were in Taylor, Michigan, I decided to start mowing lawns. I mowed, of course, our family's lawn. And I had been doing that. Actually, I started helping mowing when I was 7 years old. I wasn't tall enough to reach the top handlebar, or whatever you want to call it, the handle of the mower. I had to get in the middle part with it around me, and hold that and push. But I liked mowing. Of course, now it's hard on me now if I was to even try. I haven't been able to mow this bank in years. But this year I think I'm going to try mowing with a ride mower anyway. That's a different story. But yeah, I wanted to mow, and I knew I could make a little bit of money that way. So I just went, I was talking about my Spider bike, and I had it, and I did everything with it. So I would attach the mower to the back, to that handlebar, I keep trying to think of what you call them in the back, that you rest on, like the bar that went in the back. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. It's a bar, that's stuck way up. And I would attach the mower. I would put the mower handle over the back of it and then tie it to it, to where I was towing the mower, and the gas can would be on the mower too. I'd attach it to the mower, and I would drag them, tow the mower around with me. So I just started going around the neighborhoods, and I would knock on the door and say, would you like me to mow your lawn? Would you like me to start mowing your lawn? And real fair rates. I mean, of course, gas was real cheap back then, probably 30 cents or something like that a gallon. But I would only charge, for a small yard, I charged $5. And for a big yard, I charged 10. And I push mowed every bit of it, Didn't have any riding mower or nothing like that. But, it didn't matter how long it took me. I did a good job. I didn't have a weed eater or anything like that, so I just did the best I could with a push mower. But I built up my business to where I had like 10 yards. And, if I did it once a week, I didn't do all 10 of them once a week. Some of them had it like every 10 days or every 2 weeks or something like that. But it was harder to mow, if it had been a long time. So I would charge $10 for ones that would, if they waited longer, I would charge 10. And if it was a bigger yard, I'd charge 10. So I was making, pretty decent money, actually. I mean, for a kid back then, probably if it was maybe $50 or so a week, or every 10 days or whatever, something like that. They didn't all have me mow it every week, but I wanted to because it was much easier, like I said. But and that's how I was able to get the things that I wanted. A lot of, like, if I buy a new ball glove or a baseball bat or ball or something, or fishing equipment, I would buy a lot of different things for fishing because we love to do that. And I would buy, my night crawlers, anything I needed, with that money. But also there was this one of the men's houses. He lived, I think, by himself. I don't think he didn't have any wife or kids. He lived by himself, but he had a pretty big house. And he would go on vacation, and I would watch his house. I would water his plants. I would let his dog out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a dog and stuff like that. I would let it out. And, he just gave me a key and stuff. And paid me, I don't remember how much I got for that for a week, but it was pretty good. I mean, I know it was, I'm trying to think if it was like, I'm thinking he gave me like 40 or 50 bucks I think he was gone for like 2 weeks. Yeah. He was gone for like 2 weeks, and I took care of everything and mowed his yard while he was gone and everything. And he came back, and all his mail was, taken care of. It was sitting, I stacked it up where he told me to put it and everything like that. But, that's how I learned how the value of a dollar, back then. When you're a kid growing up, it's a good thing to learn, is the value of a dollar. But I've always been like a workaholic. I still am, although my body won't let me do as much as I was able to do at one time. I just never have been able to sit still much. I'm not much for taking naps or anything like that. I can't. It seems like if I take a nap, I'm groggy afterwards, and it just defeats the purpose of me taking a nap. But I always like to stay busy, and I was always that way growing up. So that's why I started me a little business. And of course, as soon as I was, let's see, when we lived in, I guess it was Monroeville, Pennsylvania. After that, I guess I was about, let's see, I was 12 or 13 here. And we moved there after there. I guess I was about 14 or 15 when I got my first job at a restaurant. But I've been, worked ever since until I had all this happen to me with the Crohn's disease. I was unable to work anymore, but just been something I've always done is work. So that's today's story, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. It might not have been quite as exciting, but it was a learning process for me of how to get things that you wanted growing up, and not just sit around. I always did something. I mean, I did other things. I would, rake leaves, do anything I could do, for people, some kind of service to help me get some money. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's story. I think I'm going to go for now. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Maybe if I get something to eat here in a little while, maybe I'll start feeling better. I hope so. Like I said, I'll work on Kitty's Corner. I'm not for sure about anything else. I hadn't really even thought too much about it yet. I've been kind of preoccupied with my hip bothering me this morning. So I'll figure something out. I always do, everybody. But I appreciate all the views so much. Everything's going good. I've been getting I appreciate all the new friends here. I've been getting new friends every day. I love it. I'm getting close to 2,600 now. I think I'm at 2,590. So as soon as I get to 3K, I'm going to be having a giveaway. So let's get there. It'll take a while, but you know, just day by day, hopefully we'll get there closer every day. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Please press that like button. Subscribe. Did I say that? I think I already said that, but you know the spiel. I need to finish waking up. Get a little bit more coffee in me. All right, everybody. Thanks again, and I'll be seeing you later on. God bless.